video where the goal is to go through the process of staking VFY using Polkadot.js. Now, this is not the only way to do that. If you want to stake VFY, you can also leverage Subwallet, which is one of the wallets available for zkVerify. And in particular, there is a dedicated video to that on how to leverage Subwallet, and in particular, its Chrome extension. So if that's your intended way of staking VFY, please go check that out. Otherwise, if you want to use Polkadot.js, that's the process we are describing with this video. And there isn't just a video, there is also a whole published page at our public documentation portal, which is available at this link, docs.zkverify.io/node operators/nominators, where again we describe the whole process, and hopefully this video will save you from reading that guide, as we are just going step by step through this documentation. So first things first, we have to access Polkadot.js. There is a link here we can click, and when we open it, then we have to make sure we are on the correct network. For example, in this case, we are not, because we are looking at zkVerify Volta. So first we have to switch from the testnet environment to the live environment. So click on that, then close this test networks menu, open the live networks one, scroll all the way down until you find zkVerify and click on it, scroll all the way up again until you find the switch button, click on that, and you will see you will be connected to a different environment on Polkadot.js, which is related to zkVerify mainnet. Great, now we have to keep following the guide. So we're asked to go to network staking account. So let's go for it, network staking and accounts. Great, then we have to click on the plus nominator button, which is available here on the right. So click on that. So we are prompted with this window, setup nominator page 1 of 2. So it's already finding our account. In this case, it's account 6 from Subwallet, because I also have that installed. So it's retrieving it from there. That's exactly the wallet I want to use. We have to describe the amount of VFY we want to stake. I'm going to type 11 here, as that's the amount I want to stake with this account. The on-chain bonding duration is something we cannot really change, so 7 days. And then the payment destination, this is something we can choose between stash account, increase the amount at stake, or do not increase the amount at stake, controller amount, specified payment account. Make your choice. I'm going with the increase amount at stake. If you want to have more information, you can check the guide once again to know a little bit more about all of this. Then, as it shows here, we can proceed to the next page, clicking on the next button. Okay, here we have to choose our nominators. So make your own research on the ones you want to choose, or simply choose randomly, but pay attention to this disclaimer. You should trust your nomination to act competently and honest. Basing your decision purely on their current profitability could lead to reduced profits or even loss of funds. The nominators can be selected manually from the list between 1 and 10. So once you have found out the ones you want to go with, then select them. I'm going to write a few letters here just to filter them quickly. These are the ones of my choice. And now that my selection is over, I can click on bond and nominate. Once I do that, this authorized transaction window appears. So through the account 6, I'm going to stake that amount of VFY that I specified earlier. This is the call hash. I'm not going to need that right now. Just let's check the documentation if we have to do anything else. No, just make sure that everything appears to be as indicated as in the screenshots. So sign and submit, and then I'm prompt with this window here where I just need to approve the signature request. Once I do that, then I will see this broadcast message, and which then becomes green. And in the previous page, network staking, this is the page we loaded before, we can now see the staking amount we put at stake. That's really it for this process. Now the staking is active. I can obviously stop it whenever I want. I can look again at the nominations I've made and things like that. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was useful, and enjoy staking.